Okay, I'm going to do my best to try and demo this VHT Special 6 Ultra. It's got some mods to it. One of them is a gain knob, which is located right here. And then a switch to take that gain in and out of the circuit to bypass it. Otherwise, it's pretty well stock. I'll show the upgraded speaker too, so I guess that's another mod. And then I'll do a tour around the outside of it in a second. But just want to demo the different features of this thing. So starting off with pretty much some clean tone. We'll start on high power. So this is kind of like nothing really boosted or anything. A depth, just kind of bringing up the low end a little bit. So little tone knob. And then this texture up here kind of changes a little bit of the tone profile. And it's got a simplified tone, so you can go like kind of all the way down and then all the way up. And then I think kind of where you can, some other features that, well, I'll go to those later, but you can go down to the standby mode, low power mode, so it's not pushing quite as much wattage through it. Cuts the volume down right away. I kind of like it always on the high power mode because then it has all the tubes in there. And then there's a wattage mode, or watt. So we can bring down the watts so it breaks up a little earlier when you crank up the volume, the master over here. Power, but low, but 50% wattage. So I'll bring it up a little bit. Now I'm going to bring that gain into the circuit. So I'm going to switch it on right here. Now we're going to start getting into the higher gain stuff. So I'm going to crank up the wattage a bit. Bring the volume down a little bit. Bring the gain up a little bit more. Bring the depth up a little bit. I forgot, I like the texture in the middle for that stuff. So it's starting to get pretty gainy now, so I'm going to bring that down just a little bit. to jump over to the Ultra. So I'm going to pull the input out of clean and put it into Ultra. And now we're going to get into some really high gain mode. So I'm going to go this Ultra knob, starting with it kind of low. So it starts off broken up a little bit right from the beginning. But as I bring up the Ultra more, and it gets really, really gainy. Like you can get some really good, like kind of metal tones going on in here. So now, that's like about 45% Ultra. So it's I'm gonna go way up and bring the gain out of the circuit. And just to give you kind of like a 8 or 7. This is all the way up Ultra. Yeah, I screwed up Iron Man. So that's really high gain there, obviously. So it has the capability of getting really high. Now I'm going to put that gain, secondary gain, kind of into the circuit, and it can even crank it a bit more. Has a lot of capability for natural tube-based gain, which I pretty much I dig, and I don't use a ton, but it sounds awesome. Screwing around here. I don't even know what I'm going to play, but you get the idea. It's a very versatile amp, and with the mods, it's pretty awesome. I'll do a second video for some of the other stuff.